So we have the list of formulas also given in this, whatever the syntax and what is the reason why we are using these formulas and all available. In each of the files, we are giving some of the notes like this. So you can also make use of that. So we will go with so total marks. Okay. So every time when you wanted to work with the formulas, you should always understand the data. So here, the data you can understand based on the table. There is some ID column available, some name column available, some marks are available. Even though it's not mentioned what kind of data it is, based on the column headings, I can conclude this is something related to student related things. Some marks, so it is something related to the examination thing. Okay. So we can understand that based on this marks equal to. So let's start with the formula. So when we are adding a sum formula, any formula always starts with an equal to sum, open bracket. We can select the marks and close bracket, enter. Okay. And next one, average equal to. So how sum formula is used to total the marks. Similar way, we have a formula for average. So we can use an average formula to arrive at an average. So here we also have one of the tip to take the selection from here. So when you are doing the formulas, you will just double click and take the formula, right? So it's not required. So you can just type and you can press tab in your keyboard. When you click on the tab in the keyboard, it will auto complete the formula, opening a bracket for you to start with the next step. Okay, so you can avoid using the mouse most of the time in this case. Equal to average. One more time I'll repeat. Equal to average. Okay, when you type average, you can just use arrow keys to move down and select the formula. So just use arrow keys and select and press tab in your keyboard. That will complete your formula. And now you can go and select these marks, control shift down arrow. So you can use control shift down arrow and close the bracket and enter. So you can just close the bracket and enter. Okay. And next one, highest mark. I would like to find who has secured the highest mark, or what is the, not who has secured the highest mark. I want to find what is the highest mark. So equal to, we can use a formula maximum mark. So what is the maximum mark? So max. So you can select the data from here, D3, control shift down arrow, enter. If your formula is only having only one function, you can you need not even close the bracket. Excel will automatically close the bracket. You can see here, I never entered close bracket. I just entered in the keyboard. It automatically closed the bracket. When you have a single function like max, that's fine. When you have something like plus, min, in that case, you should close your bracket. The Excel will not help you in that case. If you have only single formulas or single functions like this, you can use the just enter key that will close the brackets. So lowest mark, we can use the formula min. Okay, so total number of students. Okay, before you are concluding the number of students, if you are given a chance to find how many students, I have given you a printout and I ask you to find how many students are available in this printout. What you will do, manually you will go and count, right? Which column would you count? You will count an ID column or name column, right? So you should also relate the data in such a way, manually which column you refer to, the same column you should refer in terms of formulas also using Excel. So always try to relate your manual scenarios with respect to Excel so that the data will be very easy to understand. So you are going to, you are going to count one by one. The same formula applies here also, equal to count. Okay, I'm using count formula, and when I try to select this particular data set, see what happens. I'm getting the answer as 0. because count formula will count only the numbers. Count formula can count only the numbers. Okay, count formula can count only the numbers. Okay, if in case if I have to count the alphabets, we have to use count A for all or count alphanumeric, okay, equal to count A. Count A will count both numbers and also text. So you have to use count A formula to count in case if you want to count text characters. Okay. Okay. Assume I have some of the data is empty. Okay. So I have some of the data is empty. If I have to find number of datas are empty, I have to use a formula called count blank. I need to find number of blanks available. So I need to go with a formula count blank. So that will count only the blank cells available in the selected range equal to count blank. So I can just select this particular data set. So I can find two blanks available here. Okay, so these are the formulas available for count A and count blank. Now you can automatically relate the purpose of the count A and count blank. So first understand your data and then relate the formulas accordingly.